Today we are traveling back in time, not to a dusty old castle, but to the mighty Roman Empire. Our story is about a film called Gladiator, a truly epic tale. It was released in the year 2000 and captured the hearts of millions. The story is set in the year 180 AD, a time of great power and great danger in Rome. At the center of this grand drama is a man named Maximus Decimus Meridius. He is not a king or an emperor, he is something more. He is Rome's most beloved general, a man who fights for the honor of his country and the love of his family. He is strong, brave, and deeply respected by his soldiers and his emperor. Maximus is a brilliant military leader. He has just won a huge decisive battle against the Germanic tribes in the cold, dark forests of Germania. This victory marks the end of a long and bloody war. The Emperor of Rome, Marcus Aurelius, is an old and wise man. He sees Maximus not just as a general but as a son he wishes he had. The Emperor has a real son, Commodus, but he is not a good man. He is weak, cruel, and hungry for power. Marcus Aurelius has a secret plan for Rome. He wants to restore the Roman Republic, giving power back to the people and the Senate, and he wants Maximus to be the one to protect this new beginning. But history, as we know, rarely follows the best-laid plans. It often takes a much darker turn. The emperor reveals his intentions to Maximus, asking him to become the protector of Rome after his death. This is a huge responsibility, one that Maximus, a simple farmer at heart, does not want. All he desires is to return to his home in Spain, to his wife and young son. However, before this plan can be set in motion, Commodus learns of his father's decision. He feels betrayed and deeply jealous. He sees his father's preference for Maximus as the ultimate insult, a theft of his birthright. The betrayal is swift and brutal. In a fit of rage and despair, Commodus murders his own father, the Emperor Marcus Aurelius. He smothers the old man in his tent, stealing the future of Rome for himself. He then declares himself the new emperor. His first act is to confront Maximus. He asks for the general's loyalty, but Maximus, knowing what has truly happened, refuses. This refusal seals his fate. Commodus, now the most powerful man in the world, orders Maximus to be executed and his family to be murdered. It is a moment of pure evil, a turning point that sends our hero spiraling into a world of pain and darkness. Maximus, a great general just hours before, is now a condemned man. He manages to escape his own execution, but he is badly injured. He rides for days, fueled by a desperate hope to save his family. But he arrives too late. He finds his home burned to the ground and his wife and son brutally killed. This is the moment that breaks him. He collapses from grief and his wounds, a fallen hero with nothing left to live for. He is found by slave traders, who see only a strong body to sell. They chain him up and take him far away, to a dusty province in North Africa. His identity as a great Roman general is gone, buried under layers of dirt and despair. He is sold to a man named Proximo, a former gladiator who now trains other men to fight and die for the entertainment of the crowds. Maximus, now known only as the Spaniard, at first refuses to fight. He has lost everything he ever cared about. Why should he fight for the amusement of others? But Proximo is a clever man. He sees the fire hidden deep within Maximus. He tells him that a gladiator can win something far greater than a simple fight. He can win the crowd. And if a gladiator can win the crowd, he can win his freedom. This idea plants a small seed of purpose in Maximus's shattered soul. Maximus begins to fight. In the small provincial arenas, he is a force of nature. His military training makes him a superior warrior. He is quick, efficient, and deadly. He does not fight with flair or for show. He fights to survive, to win as quickly as possible. The other gladiators are no match for his skill. He quickly becomes an undefeated champion, a legend in the making. The crowds are mesmerized by him. They have never seen a fighter like this before. He is not just a brute, he is a soldier, a commander on the sands of the arena, and the people love him for it. Proximo sees the potential for great fame and fortune in Maximus. He decides to take his troupe of gladiators to the grandest stage of all, the Colosseum in Rome. For Maximus, this is a chance he never thought he would have. Returning to Rome means returning to the city of the man who destroyed his life. It means he might get a chance to stand before the new emperor, Commodus. The idea of revenge, which had been a cold ember, now begins to burn brightly. The journey to Rome is not just a trip to a bigger city, it is a journey towards his destiny, a destiny that will be decided in the heart of the empire. When Maximus arrives in Rome, he is no longer just a slave, he is a symbol. He and his fellow gladiators are scheduled to fight in a grand spectacle organized by Emperor Commodus himself. The event is a reenactment of the famous Battle of Zama, a great Roman victory. Maximus and his group are meant to play the part of the losing side, the barbarians destined to be slaughtered by Roman legionaries. But Maximus has other plans. He uses his knowledge of military tactics to lead the gladiators. He tells them, whatever comes out of these gates, we have a better chance of survival if we work together. It's a brilliant display of leadership under pressure. Against all odds, Maximus and his men win the battle. They defeat the Roman legionaries in the Colosseum, turning the script upside down. The crowd goes wild. They are thrilled by this unexpected victory. Emperor Commodus, watching from his royal box, is both intrigued and annoyed. He descends to the arena floor to meet this mysterious champion. He commands the gladiator to remove his helmet and reveal his name. This is the moment Maximus has been waiting for. He turns, faces his sworn enemy and declares, "My name is Maximus Decimus Meridius, commander of the armies of the north, general of the Felix legions, loyal servant to the true emperor Marcus Aurelius, father to a murdered son, husband to a murdered wife, and I will have my vengeance in this life or the next." This incredible declaration sends shockwaves through the Colosseum. The crowd is stunned into silence and then erupts in cheers for their new hero. Commodus is powerless. He cannot kill Maximus right there because the people of Rome now adore him. The gladiator they call the Spaniard is now a very public problem for the emperor. Maximus has become more than just a man seeking revenge. He has become a symbol of defiance against a tyrant. He represents the old Rome, the honorable Rome of Marcus Aurelius, and the people are drawn to that ideal. His fame grows with every fight, and with it, the threat to Commodus's rule. Maximus's plan for revenge becomes more complex. It's no longer just about killing Commodus. He connects with Lucilla, Commodus's sister, and Maximus's former love. He also secretly meets with Senator Gracchus, a politician who opposes the emperor. Together, they plot to overthrow Commodus. The plan is to have Maximus escape the city, rejoin his loyal army waiting outside Rome, and march on the capital to restore the Republic, just as Marcus Aurelius had wanted. It is a dangerous and daring plan, a final gamble to honor the memory of the good emperor and save Rome from the clutches of a madman. The film explores powerful ideas that are easy to understand but very deep. The most important theme is honor. Maximus is the very picture of an honorable man. He is loyal to his emperor, devoted to his family, and true to his principles. Even when he loses everything, he never loses his honor. He fights with dignity in the arena and refuses to become a savage. Commodus, on the other hand, has no honor. He is a coward who murders his own father and rules through fear. The story shows us a clear battle between honor and corruption, and we are always on the side of honor. Courage is another key theme. Maximus shows incredible courage throughout the story. He faces down entire armies, stands up to a powerful emperor, and fights fearsome opponents in the arena. But his greatest courage is not physical. It is the courage to keep going after losing everything he loved. It is the courage to hold on to hope and fight for a better future for Rome, even when his own future is gone. Other characters also show courage, like Lucilla, who risks her life to plot against her own brother, and Senator Gracchus, who speaks out against tyranny knowing it could cost him everything. Loyalty is a thread that runs through the entire film. Maximus's soldiers are loyal to him and he is loyal to them. His servant Cicero remains loyal even unto death, trying to help him escape. This loyalty is contrasted with the constant betrayal surrounding Commodus. The emperor trusts no one and is trusted by no one. He rules a court filled with spies and whispers. Maximus, however, inspires a deep and powerful loyalty in those who believe in him. This shows that true loyalty must be earned through respect and honor, not demanded through fear and power. These are the bonds that truly matter. In the end, Maximus's plan is discovered. He is captured, and Commodus, desperate to finally defeat his rival, challenges him to a one-on-one duel in the Colosseum, but it is not a fair fight. Before the duel, Commodus stabs Maximus, leaving him mortally wounded. Despite this, Maximus fights with all his remaining strength and manages to kill Commodus, freeing Rome from its tyrant. Maximus dies a hero, his revenge complete, his honor intact. He is remembered not just as a gladiator, but as the savior of Rome. The story of Gladiator endures because it is about the triumph of the human spirit. It reminds us that even in the darkest of times, one person's courage and honor can make all the difference.